We can if you want a picture. I don't know. Okay.
Sure.
All right, folks, we're standing by right now for the takeoff of Unity 22. As a reminder, folks, we'll pass by us on the runway, moving from south to north at 6 o'clock to 12 o'clock. You heard that quiz earlier, and of course, right here on our screen, with a 10-second delay, we've got our live stream coming up in just a moment. Folks, enjoy. Once again, we are making history here. Thank you.
And now preparing to take off. Chief pilot, as you said, Dave McKay, who
Watch
is
out
a
behind
veteran
you.
of the Royal Air Force, and then you've got
No, not that.
his
The lens.
Oh.
his fellow test pilot, also there with them in the cockpit. As you know, he mentioned his name at times, and his name is, so I don't mispronounce it. He goes like, "Thank you, sir." That's what I was just going to say. He has a great nickname, and they're both really typical test pilots. I've talked to them both many times. They're both so cool and calm and collected. You wonder if their pulse ever elevates, because they are so on top of every detail here. But it's going to be a slow climb out of the New Mexico desert to then get to 50,000 feet to do the release, and then firing the rocket and kicking into 3.5 Gs, 2,300 miles per hour as they go at Mach 3 up towards the edge of space, which, as we've said, is in excess of 50,000 miles above the Earth. 50 miles above the Earth, and that they will probably go to more like 55, 56 miles above the Earth. That's what, in fact, Dave McKay has already done in the same vehicle. Why does that matter? It's bragging rights, because the NASA and the military say 50 miles is the edge of space. And we've got the folks over in the Bezos camp saying it's only 62 miles. Doesn't matter if you're floating weightless for 3 to 4 minutes, you get the same effect. And regardless, the FAA is still going to give those.
Folks, we are standing by for takeoff. Folks, we are standing by for takeoff.
So, really, I gotta say, as you know, anything that has a Virgin brand on it or Richard Branson brand on it, they tend to do it big, and they've certainly done this one up big. They've got a big performance on the stage here. Stephen Colbert is also going to be helping to MC the online presence here. They've got music playing. It's going to be quite an experience here on the ground, and it looks like they're rolling.
And we're rolling. What a beautiful takeoff, ladies and gentlemen. Mothership Eve will take several minutes to climb altitude and position for the release of Unity 22. Of course, we'll let you know when the release moment is close, so you can look up to the sky over spaceport to see all the action.
Sir Richard Branson is now on his way to space.
So as you take a look at that aircraft, and you can see, just to make it clear to anybody who hasn't watched this already, hanging below Eve is in fact Unity, right? So literally going through the checklist, and when they get down to the bottom of that, then you're going to see them release Unity. Unity doesn't go far, doesn't drop very far. Eve pulls away, and then Unity lights the rocket. That rocket that will carry them up towards 50,000 feet at Mach 3. We mentioned this earlier, but this is a hybrid motor. It uses both solid and liquid propellants. And when they get to altitude, they're going to have only about 3 to 4 minutes of being weightless. And then candidly, because of the fact that some of these folks have never, Rich has never been in space before, the 2 of the 3 passengers have never been in space before, I wonder whether that that's going to be so disorienting for the moment, but they're going to be able to think about their tasks that have been assigned to them. I think they're going to be so overwhelmed with just the idea, oh my goodness gracious, I'm in, a very low
When does it start? Any minute now.
dead silent. Silence here on the ground. They're going to be greeted by a big performance here on the ground.
Greetings, planet Earth, and welcome to Spaceport America, the beautiful home of Virgin Galactic in Sierra County, New Mexico, and the stage for today's momentous occasion. I'm delighted you can join us for an historic day. Over the next few hours, you'll see live coverage of today's spaceflight, unprecedented access inside the spacecraft, and a live performance of a brand new song by multi-platinum artist Khalid. Entrepreneur, philanthropist, iconoclast, activist, adventurer, billionaire, goatee host organism. Later today, Richard Branson and his crew will return to Earth as astronauts. Hello, everyone. I'm Stephen Colbert. Thank you for joining us. Earlier this morning, Richard Branson and his crew arrived at space.
అంతరిక్ష పర్యాటకమే లక్ష్యంగా వర్జిన్ గెలాక్టిన్ వ్యవస్థాపకుడు రిచర్డ్ బ్రాన్సన్ రోదసి యాత్ర ప్రారంభమైంది. తెలుగు మూలాలున్న బండ్ల శిరీష సహా 5 వ్యోమగాములతో కలిసి అంతరిక్షానికి వెళ్లడం ద్వారా బ్రాన్సన్ చరిత్ర సృష్టించనున్నారు. కల్పనా చావ్లా, సునీత విలియమ్స్ తర్వాత అంతరిక్షంలోకి అడుగు పెట్టనున్న భారతీయ వనితగా శిరీష రికార్డులకెక్కనున్నారు. ఇప్పటికే 3 సార్లు స్పేస్ ఫ్లైట్లను అంతరిక్షంలోకి పంపిన వర్జిన్ గెలాక్టిక్ సంస్థ 4వ ప్రయోగంలో భాగంగా తొలిసారి మనుషులను అంతరిక్షంలోకి తీసుకెళ్లేందుకు సిద్దమైంది. న్యూ మెక్సికో నుంచి బయలుదేరే ఈ స్పేస్ క్రాఫ్ట్ ద్వారా ఆ కంపెనీకి చెందిన మొత్తం 6 ప్రతినిధులు అంతరిక్ష యాత్రకు బయలుదేరనున్నారు. అంతరిక్షంలోకి వెళ్లే బృందంలో తన పేరును ఆస్ట్రోనాట్ 001గా ప్రకటించుకున్న బ్రాన్సన్ ప్రభుత్వాలకు సాధ్యం కాని లక్ష్యాన్ని తాము సాధించినట్లు తెలిపారు.
Tree sloth clinging to your chin. The grinning goat man. A cross between David Bowie and Pam, the goat god.
Here's that alignment.
Obviously, I said all of that in character on a comedy show. So, Richard, I want you to know, as myself, sincerely, I meant every word. But there is one thing Richard and I do have in common, a deep, lifelong passion for space exploration. That's why Richard founded Virgin Galactic in 2004 with the dream of sending private citizens into space. Now, to do that,